Hey, what's going on, guys? And today I wanted to make something very special and I guess very different. Yeah, so today we're gonna be going over my Gmod creations that I made by myself. Yeah. Alright, guys, so right now we're in Gmod right now. As you guys can see, I basically spent my free time on this game, mainly because there's really nothing to do except cleaning my house, and I don't feel like doing all that. But yeah, guys, let's get on with building number one. So yeah, guys, with this one, as you can tell, a noob probably made it. You can obviously tell why. And basically, yeah. So the reason why I made this was because like I didn't really have any ideas, and I was just like, all right. I mean, I just learned this one. I searched up how to build a car in Gmod because I was bored, and all of a sudden, they just said put on wheels and then put on a thruster to make it turn. I'm like, all right, if you can apply this to a car, why not apply it to like a brick and some materials on it? And that's what I did right here. And to be honest, I tested it with like a bunch of NPCs around me, and they cannot shoot through this. Even if you try to get through this and try to like kill it. Holy shit, my game almost lagged out. But look at that. I made that invisible for it to be like a force field or something, but you know. As you can see, the evolution of my building skills really shows when I'm showing them side by side. But yeah, guys, let's get on with the second one. So I would like to say that these three would be like considered like the second one, like a group, mainly because I made them in like a line or something. Like say like a I don't know why, but I made it into like a storyline where these are basically like suicide planes. You know, back in the day, back in World War II, Japan used to have like these things called kamikazes, I think. And basically, what you would notice about them is that they didn't have no gear, like no landing gear, no nothing. They just like flew like that. But yeah. So basically, I made it like this, and for those people who know Gmod, you can obviously see that those are like hover balls, and I meant for this to be a plane, but it never got to be a plane because it could only hover and like reach altitude or hover like that, and then just not really like go fast. So yeah, the reason why I made it is because I pulled up one of these this little cockpit thing, and I basically saw how like cool it looked from the inside. Like when you sit down, bro. Hold on. When you actually sit down here, it actually looks really cool, and it makes you feel like you're in an actual like cockpit of like an airplane. So I really like that about this design, and yeah, that's basically it. So the second one is basically like a second tier of command, and like these two, it's basically like the lieutenant, and this is like the commander, the grandmaster type thing. I don't know. They're just all built in tiers. But anyways, yes, this one, as you guys can notice, has a gun, and this was actually my first build that I ever used wire mod with. Before I made this, I never actually knew what wire mod on was. Like everyone was like, whenever I saw videos, it was like, yeah, you use wire mod or something, or this and that, and I'm like, what? I thought you could make like turrets by like, I don't know, but yeah. So basically, yeah, this includes a shotgun, but not really a shotgun. It's kind of a turret, and it also sounds like a shotgun, but not really. And yeah, as you guys can tell, it looks kind of janky, mainly because like if you see these ropes, it basically shit got wild. What basically happened was that whenever I sat down and actually like shot it, it would just like wow, you would just like spaz out and shit. And yeah, also I think I added like more thrusters. I think. No, those thrusters are still the same. But yeah, still these look pretty cool. So I decided to add them. And yeah. So let's get on with the Grandmaster Big Dick Giga Chad. Yeah, Mr. Big Dick over here. As you guys can see, this is my more improved models. And the reason why I wanted it to be so differentiated is because like I wanted to like be like a premium version of these two. Like you got the good version. It's good. It's decent. And you got like the mid tier version where it's like it could be better, right? And you got the best version, bro. The best version ever. This can't be blown down. This can't be doing nothing, bro. This is invincible. Look at that. It took it like a champ. But as you guys can see, it's way more better because you have more line of sight. I'll I'll say it. Look, you have more line of sight and you can see stuff better. And I didn't show you guys like how it looked like shooting, but look. Yeah, let's go on with the next one. So this one I basically messed around and was like, how many turrets can I add before my computer can crash? And let's just say it's way more turrets than this. I know, I was even surprised myself. I was like, bro, if this doesn't crash my PC, then nothing will. So how about I just switch it on? And basically, oh my gosh. It does turn a bit laggy, but basically whatever is in that peripheral vision of this machine, it's not living. It's gonna be going back home in chunks, you know? You see, you feel me? Like this goes back all the way. Like even if I was right over here, I could still get hit. This is like really close to it. Let me show you the sheer damage it does to an NPC. All right, as you guys can see, it actually goes for a big range. Like even aerial vehicles are not even good against this thing. So yeah, I'm gonna spawn in a NPC, and look. See, it might survive for a couple of seconds. Oh shit, it's actually, yep, look at that. I was like, why is it surviving so long? But bro, look at that. It catches you off guard. That's what I basically want to say. And hold on. Let's put on some Fortnite. There you go. Like I said, anything in that machine's peripheral vision, it's not surviving. Not for long though. It catches you off guard. But yeah, guys, overall, I like this build a lot because it makes me feel like I'm in like a war setting, and you know, like I'm storming the beaches of Normandy, and like there's like oh, you know, like there's a lot of gunshots and stuff, and yeah. Anyways, guys, let's get on with my decent build. So yeah, guys, we're starting to get more professional with our stuff. I mean, like, what can I say? Like, I'm actually kind of proud of myself with this one because it comes with turrets and an actual protective shield around you, and plus it could carry stuff too. Like I tried carrying something in this. It's not stable, but it will carry something or someone. Behind here, it actually got a compartment that could fit like so much stuff in there. And also, you could also try these, but I don't know about these pillars. And yeah, so as you guys can see, it's like a kind of like a pointy arrow, and it makes it look like it's really cool, right? Well, this is actually based off a mistake that I made on my first build, where the back end was actually supposed to be the front end, but I messed up, so you know things got switched. And yeah, so I was like, I vowed to myself to never make that mistake again. So I was like, okay, I gotta get the front one first, you know. And yeah, overall for this build, I was trying to go for like a muscle car Batman type build, but hey, I mean, I tried, but it ain't much. Like this is like the engine right here, and it kind of looks like an engine, honestly. And last time when I was on this build and I was trying to improve it, I was actually trying to put some seats right here, but it got really like weird and like janky whenever I try to like move. And yeah, let's see inside the cockpit. So the cockpit, it's not your average cockpit. I mean, this is all that you can get clearly. Like you could still see clearly out of this, but it will protect you against some really heavy gunfire and stuff. But the only weakness that it does have is like its top is all the way down. Cause I don't know why, but I forgot to add a roof, and both of these are really uneven. Like this one only got one block, and this one has like two blocks, right? But the thing I really love is like the windows. You know, it gives me that army type, that army Humvee type thing, like the Jeep, like that big ass Jeep. You know which ones I'm talking about. That looks like army cars or some shit. I really wanted to put that there, so yeah, it kind of feels like it. And plus, the gunshots are way more harder and like way more damaging with this one. I predict that it could take down a whole army of men. This could take down a whole army of men, bro. Yeah, I'm just telling you guys. Back up if you see this in real life. All right. I'm playing. Anyways, guys, let's get on with another one. So my third to last build, I was kind of like, messing around. I was trying to really build like an airplane, but it came out failed, and I was like, you know what? I'll just resort to the default settings. I'll just resort to this, and basically this is what I got. What I meant for this to be is like kind of like a camouflage, like one of those super secret type airplanes that the government has. You know which one I'm talking about. But anyways, Yeah, so the really cool thing is that you can't see in it, but it does have an alternate camera, like this. But yeah, there's a bunch of problems that came with this. First of all, the reticle right there, it's not all the way out, no,
Man, shut your bitch ass up.
the reticle is not all the way accurate. It actually is supposed to like shoot like you're actually supposed to be aiming all the way down, like I think at the bottom half for you to actually like hit your shots. But yeah, and the also another problem that I would like Gmod to solve, like this isn't on my part, but this is kind of on Gmod, is that whenever I spawn this in, some of the things are kind of janky, right? So yeah, it's really weird because the settings get switched, and you know on the number pad, 4 and 6 are kind of like to turn, and it's kind of weird because number 6 is the only one responsive. Like look at that. So yeah. Yeah, so basically that's all the problems that it has, and plus sometimes this kind of switches. I don't know, it's really glitchy. I wouldn't upload this to Steam Workshop mainly because people would find a lot of problems with it, and I don't feel like dealing with all that. So yeah, guys, anyways, let's get on with another build. So guys, I found out about this rocket called RAM or something, RAM. And basically, yeah, I was like, okay, this looks cool. And turns out this is actually a missile that could actually implode. Yeah, let's just bring up something to shoot it up against. Alright, guys, as you guys can see, it's a humongous canvas that we have right here to show you guys my instrument of death. And basically, yeah, I don't think this is really gonna hit it, but yeah, sometimes this is super inaccurate, and I would not recommend you guys to mount this on any of your guys' build. Like, look, it's already pointing that way. You already know this is gonna be bad. But anyways, yes, these are working missiles, but they're not really that accurate, like I said. But yeah, I just want to show you guys how inaccurate it is. It does work, like I said. Yeah, but look, the bugs here are crazy. Like, I don't know. I spent so much time, like, missing out on, like, So I sometimes forgot to eat because of this build. Now you guys might be saying, why, like, this is such a easy build. I was, like, trying to figure out what was the problems with it. How can I, like, make it, like, mount on an airplane? And it took me so many hours to realize that I should just give up on it because clearly this shit doesn't work. And whenever I try or something, it just breaks apart. And sometimes it actually explodes all the missiles. It was such a overall, it was just a stressful time in my life, and I just basically want to leave it there. I don't want to make any changes. I just basically want to leave it there. I'm just done with dealing with this. Anyways, guys, let's get on with my recent build. So yeah, guys, there's nothing too shabby about this. As you guys can see, it's like a normal plane, I guess. But yeah, the only thing that's special about it is that it actually has a HUD that I myself didn't program, but I actually got it from something else. It actually has a HUD for you to like keep your altitude and stuff, which is really cool. You guys can see, but yeah, it also has a gun on top. This one had a gun too, but it wasn't really that accurate, and also it has like three, and it had like a bullet spread of like this, like it would only spread like this. But the other one, um, it was super accurate, like it only shoots in one line. And watch, bro, watch how cool this is. What the hell? Yeah, guys. I put in this thing, and look how accurate it is. I mean, it's like a point centimeter away from being like accurate, but look, very, 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 very accurate, as I do say myself. But yeah, it took me a while to line up this because it gave me so many problems. Again, there's always trials and tribulations when building something in Gmod, because either something can glitch out, or just basically everything goes to shit. And yeah, so yeah. Overall, I love this. I love this build because like it's just super cool and stuff. And yeah, by the end of this video, I'm just gonna show you guys how these work. If you guys don't wanna watch that part of the video, uh, how about you just click off right now? I'm gonna just say my goodbye and stuff. So yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching and have a great day.